Martin Necas, medium elite, 88 overall, wants $10.6 million. I've decided to go with another team! Who offered him the deal? Bullshit! Bullshit! I wanted him! 4.7, where do they find the cap space? I thought, no! 5 seconds! Oscar said, quick shot, just missed! 2 seconds! Swayman with the glove save, and Utah holds on for the win. All right, Utah, we are back. And it's time for us to continue our year 1 season simulation with your Utah Yeti. A good start to the franchise as well. 36 games in, we are 22-13-1. Second in our division, only 1 point behind the Dallas Stars. Although it's not like we can rest up here. Only 4 points ahead of the St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets, who both are tied for that final wildcard spot. Let's take a look at the Pacific. 37 points for the Calgary Flames. So actually, with the Flames and the Blackhawks being at 36 and 37, we actually do have a little bit of comfort here, but we got to continue to win. And that's where I'm beginning to worry, because we were 22-9-1, but then to end the last video, a loss there, a loss there, a loss there, a loss there. So all of a sudden, we're now 22-13-1, okay? So a lot of things that we want to take care of in this video. We're going to simulate to the end of the regular season. We've got the trade deadline. I want to get in there for some gameplay against the Minnesota Wild. We can take a look at the first overall pick from last year's draft, Jansevsky. But I also have some comments coming in from YouTube. Hey, John, for the draft, a great way to tell if a late draft pick could be a steal is looking at their strengths and weaknesses. If you see their strengths are work ethic, maturity, character, etc., those players usually end up being elite or top 6, top 4 in the late rounds. Now, I never do that, but I can do it this year. If all of a sudden we have a 4th or 5th round pick and there's no one available but somebody who has work ethic, maturity, character, I'll try it out, my man, sure. John, his name is pronounced Gunther, not Genther. I die a little every time you say it wrong. Well, I say a lot of names wrong. So Gunther, you guys let me know in the comment section if it's Gunther. I was saying Genther. I guess that E is silent. All right, will do. Gunther it is. And Nabokov already grew 12 overalls from last episode to this one. Not even halfway through the AHL season. Definitely something to keep an eye on moving forward. That's actually something that's pissing me off. I mean, it's great to see Nabokov grow, but I'm trying to wrap my head around how progress works in this game, how potential works. This is just me guessing. I could be completely wrong, but it's almost like when the season starts, a certain potential rating gets locked in, whether or not your player's actually going to see the growth or not. Because Nabokov has gone from, 51 overall up to 63? And look at the natural growth. I mean, 10s and 8s and 9s in there. This guy's flying. But he's got low elite. And then we go down the list, and Gonchar, that guy who's got medium elite, he started at 49, and he's still what? He's only grown by what? I don't get it. I don't get it. So maybe some players are just destined to never grow. Some players are destined to grow. I have Gonchar and Nabokov essentially in the exact same position in the AHL, so I'm not going to move them around. If I get one guy who makes the NHL team, then you got to look at that as a success story. And Gonchar was, what, a 4th rounder? Nabokov was a 5th rounder. So the best player is actually a 5th round pick. Now, I could move them up to that line, but then we lose the +2. I'm just going to leave them the way that they are. You can make an argument for, well, we want Gonchar in the position that Nabokov is, because maybe he'll grow. But also, if I can get, like I said, if I can get one guy up there, that's fine for me. So Nabokov, you can stay, and we'll see how he grows for the end of the season, all right? Now, line changes, all that good stuff, we're going to get to it. Contract situation. Now, Jeremy Swayman, I didn't pick up on this in the last video. The Twitch scouts had to tell me. But Swayman grew to a high elite potential, and he wants an extension. Now, I'm terrified about this because I don't know if I want to lock in. I don't know if I want to go long term. I mean, 8 years, you could maybe get him for $9 million. The problem, though, is that I have seen players and their asking price fluctuate throughout the year. Now, he just changed, and because of that high elite, I don't know if he's going to grow or not. I don't really want to pay a goaltender, but he does want an extension. The problem is if I offer him an extension and it's too low because I try to save money, he'll come back with an angry response and then he won't want an extension. This extension more than likely will stay put all year round. So let's just go throughout the season. I still have him as an RFA. Let's go out. Let's go through the rest of the season, see how it plays out, and then if it makes sense to trade him because he grew, so be it. If he drops back down to a starter, 86 overall, it won't cost us that much. I hate paying goaltenders, and I'm not ready to do it yet with Swayman, right? Now, want to make some line changes. You guys were suggesting that Jack Roslovic, he is the reason why we aren't playing so well. He just came back from injury, and we lose 4 games in a row. Bjugstad on the third line was actually better. So if I look at my forward core, right, we got the points, but I'm actually going to take a look at plus-minus. Yeah, Roslovic is on an island all by himself. Every single player is like, I don't know if it's coincidence, but every player is plus or just right there at -1, -2. Guryanov and Doan. And then you got Roslovic at -12. Now, that is significant. And considered we lost 4 games in a row and we were on a winning streak when Jack was injured, I'm going to listen to the fans and we are going to change that. We're also going to change our power play because our power play is down at 14%. We're scoring goals, but if we can get our power play working, we'll score even more goals. So 5v5, I'm going to leave that Roslovic, Bjugstad. That might make sense because you get the chemistry, the +1, right? And then Roslovic for the 4th line, or should I try to get the chemistry and get a guy like Carcone in there? Carcone, I mean, you get the play. Yeah, you might want to try that. All right, so we're going to try that out. If I can move Kerfoot up, nope. If I move Kerfoot to you, no. All right, so we're going to leave Josh Doan on the 3rd with Arvidsson and Bjugstad. We're going to see how we simulate there. Defensively, these guys are actually playing well. Brodin is a +13. Moser's a +7. So even though we don't have the chemistry, they're not playing poorly. Power play. Now, I want to keep the +2. But I think one of the reasons why our power play is so weak is because we've stacked the first line instead of having depth, and the game might use the second line power play just as much as it uses the first line. So what I want to do is I want to split up Genther and Cooley to their own power play line, all right? So I think we already did this with the Twitch Scouts. I think I can get a +2 with these 2 guys out of there. Let me move Keller down, and then we bring in Lawson Krause. Yes, and you still get the +2. So I'll probably put Krause up front, so a big body in the slot. Dursey on the point there. Arvidsson on the other side. And then the strategies, you know what? Distributor can be Keller, the finisher. I don't even know who the finisher. Dursey. Schmaltz in front. You know, can I even just put nothing? Oh, I don't even know. Schmaltz in front. Puck carrier can be Dursey. All right, there you go. I mean, it's not looking great there, but we'll see. I don't even know if this actually impacts the simulation or if it's just gameplay related. Power play number 2. All right, so now we can go Cooley at the top. Genther right-handed. You're going to go over that side. Michelli, you're going to move up there as well. Doan, because he's 81 overall, I still want to give him some power play time, but we're going to just leave him on the... Can I replace him with somebody? I might want to replace him with somebody. Like, well, I just got to find a forward that would have like Kerfoot chemistry. Like all right, so I'm gonna look to my Twitch Scouts here. Power play needs to get better. I know we want to give Josh Doan some playing time. We've already given him enough. This is now improving your second line power play from a -1 line chemistry up to a 0. That might be, I think I should try it out at least. I think I do. What do you guys think? Doan off the power play? Do it. Doan's chemistry is awful everywhere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, boyos. So, just to give you guys a quick look-see, we're getting some green lights right there. Magician mode activated. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of red lights to say to keep Doan there. So Kerfoot we're going to put back there. If I move him around, no, we'll just leave him back there. That's fine. Lefty with a lefty, all right? So Kerfoot on the power play, just to help out a little bit. The 4-man power play. Now, again, I want to move this from -1. So we're going to get Keller in there on the left wing. We're going to get Schmaltz in there. All right, there you go. We're going to get Genther in there for, like, Brodin. There you go. It's a minus, or it's a 0 now. So Brodin, Dursey, Schmaltz, and Keller, the best players. And then you got Cooley, Genther up front, Arvidsson, and I need a defenseman who would work out. I need a defenseman. Is it Walker? It's not Moser. Walker does work out there. He likes it. Who doesn't like the power play? It's Cooley, Genther, Arvidsson. Let's see if I moved Arvidsson for Valimaki, does he like the power play? Not really. What about the other guy? Who's the other guy? Kesselring. Ooh, okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to give Sean Walker and Kesselring some power play time here because I'm going for the chemistry, all right? We're going to try it out. Our freaking power play is horrible. Terrio, appreciate the raid, buddy. Check out Terrio on Twitch. Good time. Big time ESHL goaltender. All right, so power play number 1, power play number 2, power play 1 on the 4-man power play. That's taken care of, and 4-man power play line number 2 right there. Yeah, I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try that out for sure. Penalty kill. So we got Carcone, who's the new guy in there. I want to bring in Schmaltz. Although, look at that. We got a +4 with those guys. Damn. All right, so Carcone for Kerfoot. I'm going to put Kerfoot down the middle. If I take Kerfoot out and put Schmaltz in, damn, Carcone gives us a +4? Brodin and Dursey? If I switch to like a Valimaki or I can bring Valimaki up here and keep the +4. Save Dursey for the second. All right. Actually, wait. Dursey is... Actually, they don't like Dursey. That's perfect. +4. Perfect. Schmaltz, Bjugstad, yeah, Walker and Kesselring, sure. And then Cooley, Genther, Valimaki, and Moser. Yeah, I can actually move Valimaki up to, instead of Walker, Valimaki, +2. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with the chemistry. Let's go with that chemistry right there, okay? 3-man penalty kill. Carcone, no. We got to go with our best players here. Schmaltz, Moser, and Brodin, sure. Kerfoot, Walker, and Kesselring, sure. Carcone, you ain't a center. You ain't a center. I need somebody else as a center. Schmaltz, got you. Cooley, Kerfoot, Bjugstad. Bjugstad's probably the guy. Nope, -1. Cooley. Go with an offensive third line. Yeah, there you go. All right, Cooley. So we're really focusing on just keeping that chemistry low, okay? Oh, yeah, chemistry as high as we can. We don't want it to be low. Schmaltz and Keller, Brodin, Dursey, yeah, Cooley, Gunther, Cooley, Gunther, Moser, Walker. I'm sorry, it's gonna be like Joel Lavallee or what. I gotta say it like 100 times before it locks in. All right, it's just the way it is. 3-on-3 lines, 3-on-3 lines are good. Yeah, extra attackers. Keller and Cooley, shootout lines look good. Goaltender, Swayman and Vejmelka, and our scratch players. We now have Roslovic as a scratch player, so maybe trade bait right there. And the AHL, we're just waiting for, what was it, Noah Gregor to come back. Yes. Actually, last but not least, with the trade deadline ahead of us, the Twitch Scout suggested that I do some due diligence here. Trevor Moore. Now, that might be something we wait for. It's going to cost us a pretty penny. But when you think about the replacement for Jack Roslovic, right? Boom, Trevor Moore on the 4th line. It's only going to cost us maybe a third or something. That could be interesting. Whoa, hang on a second here. Vince Dunn from the Seattle Kraken. Now, lots of trade value there. But a guy who's 28, and that could definitely help us out with the Stanley Cup window being this year and next year, right? Then you'd still have him to trade. That is an interesting one. Now, what does he play? All defensive pairings. Whoa. Probably like balanced maybe. Or pinch balanced. So he's not good on the penalty kill and he's not good on the power play though. But he does have X factors which would help out the power play. That's just that trade value is way up there. So let's just do a little look-see. Let's do a little look-see. What would you guys be? I mean, they're going to be going younger players. So no Keller. No Cooley. Again. I'd be over the league maximum salary cap. So I'd have to trade a defenseman. So if I were trading a defenseman, they don't want any of my guys like Peak. The 2.75 mil. No, this still. So I'd have to give up Peak and then Roslovic. There's something that you can do there, but Gonchar is a prospect that is not growing. They don't want Peak and Roslovic. Like, that wouldn't work. You know, I'd have to add in more. They're really not getting much. I'd have to give them, the New York Islanders first pick this year. The draft, that would be it. If you wanted to do it, you'd have to give up something significant. That would be the one. Holy shit, I don't want to do that yet. All right, so Vince Dunn, let me go back. I didn't mean to actually leave the entire screen. Man, the Twitch Scouts are saying do it. Fuck, man. What about that draft lottery pick, though? I mean, we're taking a shot, but that's like sacrificing the future now. I don't know if I'd want to do that, especially with the Islanders record. Islanders are 13, 20, and 3. Oh, the genius. I'm an absolute genius. All right, so Trevor Moore from LA and Vince Dunn from the Seattle Kraken. Those were the two ones that I had my eyes on, all right? So we'll see what you guys have to say later on. All right, so let's get some simulation back in there, all right? So I'm going to go game by game because I do want to micromanage. We've got to get out of this losing streak. 4 in a row right now. 4 in a row. Next up against the Chicago Blackhawks. What kind of record do they got? 16, 15, and 4. Come on. We can beat them. Oh, the hell. There you go. We can beat them with our new lineup. Roslovic has been scratched, and we get one in overtime. Way to go, Twitch Scouts. All right, and YouTube. You guys were suggesting get Roslovic out of there. That's an overtime win. The Dallas Stars. See what we got against them. That's off. Oh, man, you love to see it, man. You're going a 4-game losing streak, and you answer it back, and that's a team, Dallas, we are competing with in our division. They're second. We are now first, and that's a regulation win. Pacific Division team, the Vancouver Canucks. Let's take a look. The defending 3 in a row. Let's keep going. You guys made a great call on Roslovic. You know what? Let's do something else here. Let's do something else. I've never done this before, but let's put Roslovic on the trading block. It does seem like we're swimming better without of it, so I'm going to put Roslovic here. We're going to see if anyone approaches us for Jack Roslovic in a trade that we think makes sense. Now, if it doesn't happen, I can still bring him back. Remember, the injuries might still happen, but it is interesting that he's the one player on the team with the -12. Maybe it's actually meaning something, right? You just signed him to 4 years? Yeah, whatever. It's a 3.750 contract. It's cheap. Some team will take him on. All right, so I didn't give him a no-move clause. GM Superman doesn't hand out no-move clauses. Are you crazy? Nashville, they're trash. Come on, we can beat Nashville. We can beat Nashville. That's a 2-1 loss in regulation. All right, the Florida Panthers, Eastern Conference team, and then a Pacific team, Eastern Conference. We got 4 games before the St. Louis Blues. Let's just try to get 5 points out of these 4 games. Come on now, boys. That's a win. That's 2. That's a loss. That's 3. That's 4. We got 4. We got 4 out of a possible 8. But don't worry, the losses against Pacific, against the East, it's all good. St. Louis, all right, so 26-15-3. Where are we? We are second in our division. Both the Avalanche and the Jets are with the wild card. The wild card is 48. You look at the Golden Knights, they're at 45. Yeah, we have ourselves a good 10-point gap over the 9th place team in the Western Conference. So we just got to continue to simulate well, and things are going to be good. Let's go another week here. St. Louis, big team in our division. What's their record? Ooh, good, decent record. 4-0 victory, huge. East. Don't care about the East game. Well, I care. I want points. But if we lose, we lose. That's an overtime loss. It's a regulation loss. Okay, so regulation losses, it sucks, but if it's happening against Eastern Conference teams, it's serviceable. Now, Anaheim, they're trash. Come on, we can beat them. We can beat 6-1 victory. Man, that one losing streak. That's it. That 4-game losing streak. We have been winning. We have been breaking up these. This is a good team. Utah, I mean, our fans are definitely happy about this. So let's get these last 2 games out of the way. Winnipeg, Kesselring has been injured with a strained hammy. His estimated return is February 3rd. I'm just going to replace him for these final 2 games. Shootout win over the Jets, and a regulation win against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's go, boys. Let's go. All right, so where are we now? We are in, Kesselring is back. I'll get him in this lineup. Give me a second. Let's go, boys. We're simulating well. So our power play was at 14%. Let's see if it's gone up at all. Kesselring. Who are you? It was Peak. Yes, Peak. Kesselring. Right back in there. Very good. So let's take a look at our power play numbers and see how it's gone up. We are in the beginning of February. February 1st, 30, 17, and 4. We're looking like we're in the playoffs. Although the wild card has now been taken by the Golden Knights. 53. So 52 is the point. We're 12-point gap over the wild card. So that's really good. Just got to keep on winning. I'd say if we get to like 95 points, we're in. Maybe even the low 9, like 93, 94. So 15 more W's. We got to get to like 45 wins on the year. 15 more W's in like what? Like 30-something games. 31 games left. So yeah, just got to win half of the games now. We've done a real good job in the beginning part of our season to give ourselves a chance at the playoff run. So I want to take a look at we'll take a look at the individual stats. We'll do it all. Sure. Player stats. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I noticed that the chat's not moving fast. That must mean I'm doing a good job. You guys are paying attention. So Clayton Keller, 61 points. Let me just look at, I was looking at forwards. Clayton Keller, 61. Cooley, oh my God. Oh, that was another thing. I'm thinking about the future. We are going to suffer if we don't get some shooters on this team. We do not have shooters. Keller is our top shooter with 167. Gunther. He is a sniper, and he's got less shots than Clayton Clutch. Then you got Kraus down at 137. Michelli. We do not have shooters on this team. Now, if I look around the NHL, this is where we're going to do something stupid. I want you guys to just look at all the forwards. Who could we poach from another team that's clearly a shooter? Ovi? He ain't going anywhere. Matthews? I'd love it. He ain't going anywhere. Nate? He ain't going anywhere. He's my boy. My boy. There you go. He's my boy, but he's not going anywhere. Leon Draisaitl? No. McDavid? No. Zibanejad? No, he ain't going anywhere. Kadri? Don't want him. Forsberg? Don't want him. Pasternak? Not going anywhere. Patty Kane? Kucherov? It's all the best players. Rantanen? Laine? Coffee? Laine. Now, this could be interesting. Patrick Laine. His value is low. Everyone's thinking that he's a bum. What if GM Superbman could get through to the Swedish Viking? What if I could get him to believe in hockey again? What's his overall? He shoots the puck. That's what I'm saying. He shoots the puck. If I could just get he's got some X factors. He's 26. His defensive awareness is trash. He's not a good skater. Look at the shots! Look at the shots! 95, 95, 96, 94. He's finished? Oh, yeah, he's finished. Oh, shit! The Finnish Viking. Oh, God, I've just started a war. My bad. It's been a while. Give me a break. He's finished. Ooh, God, the Finns are going to shit on me for that one. We'll watch them. Maybe come trade deadline, if they're not in a position, maybe I can make a storyline purpose to acquire Patrick Laine. We'll see, though, all right? And what about the Islanders? Oh, my God. The Islanders have 43 points. They're dead last. 43 is like third or fourth worst in the NHL. Oh my God. All right. So let's continue the simulation here. Let's go. Let's go all the way up to the trade deadline. Our team is clicking. Oh, actually, we have a game against the Minnesota Wild. So this might be our new rivalry of the future. The Minnesota Wild. You guys know the story of Chase Davison. If you missed it, holy crap. Shenanigans afoot. Let me just say that. You're going to have to catch a live stream to check out this crazy fan art. But Chase Davison, the scout for the Minnesota Wild, and also the first overall pick from last year, Jensevsky. We also acquired Brodin, gave them a bunch of picks. The Minnesota Wild could be a team on the rise here. Whereas he's playing the third line, Jensevsky. What the hell? Eriksson Ek, Boldy, Kaprizov, Rossi, Zuccarello. So when Zook is gone, Jensevsky moves up the lineup. This could be Barrett Hayton's in there. Hayton, what are you doing? Kind of season you have. There you go. 16 points. All right. And the defensive core, Middleton, Spurgeon, Faber. Man, they're just playing Faber back there. Interesting. And what about the goaltender situation? Wallstedt and Marc-Andre Fleury could be a rivalry of the future, all right? But we want to see what Jensevsky looks like if we can jump into a game. So it doesn't matter what the score is. I actually kind of like cutting up some highlights and putting them in the video. It does give us some storyline. So we're going to jump in here, all right? So, what do we got against the Minnesota Wild? First period, that's a 2-1 lead for the Wild. Zuccarello, Sean Durzi for your Utah Yetis. Second period, yeah, baby. Lawson Krause ties it up. You know what? Let's jump in, watch the entire third period, but only on 5 minutes. We'll speed it through. Let's go. So here we are in the XL Energy Center. It's a 2-2 game. Oh, we're going to the power play, just like that. Oh, the power play. Oh, well, Minnesota, it's your own fault. Eriksson Ek. What the fall? Durzi with the pass interception. Good job, Durzi. Durzi out wide to Clayton Clutch. Clayton Clutch around the outside centering pass. Schmaltz. Shot. What a save by Wallstedt. Arizona Coyote. Oh, what the hell? Barrett Hayton is a tank. Cooley across the blue line. Setting it up. Gunther shot. Wallstedt with the save. Michelli, he's going to get it in deep. Centering pass. Rebound. Oh, my God. Wallstedt. Go with it, boys. Go with it, boys. Changing the lines on the fly. Michelli. Oh, my God. Michelli. One-on-one cuts to the left and rings it off the bar to give the Yeti a 1-goal lead. Florida Panthers a little bit. We'll see what happens. Jensevsky, there he is. The former first overall pick. Jensevsky behind in Gretzky's office. The guy's a true playmaker. Davison, I see you. You better not be scouting any of my players. I'm not losing anyone. We got to win the faceoff. Schmaltz wins the draw. Brodin, the double agent for his whole team. Rossi Swayman with the glove save. Oh, Spurgeon, 2-on-1. Jared Spurgeon off the left side. Walking in Kaprizov, and there it is. Beautiful drop pass to the captain, Kirill, and the Minnesota Wild taking overtime. So here we go. After the game up against the Minnesota Wild, we lost in overtime 4-3. The Tuners were actually pretty good, and the Chase Davidson story continues. All right. So we're going to continue the simulation here. Let's get up to the trade deadline. Big game against the Dallas Stars. The Stars are in first in our division. Let's see how we match up against the Stars here. That's a 4-2 loss in regulation. You hate to see it. 65. We still got a good 11-point lead. Chicago, they're a crap team. Connor Bedard. A Ginla shootout win. I'll take it. You can have the extra point. Ottawa, they're not that good of a team, just above 500. Sean Walker has been injured with back spasms. Estimated return is February 21st. That's not that far. I'm just going to replace him. That's a 5-2 loss. You know what? We do want to make that could be like 2 or 3 games. Let me go back in there and see Sean Walker. The playoffs are not a guarantee. I got to make sure I do my due diligence here as the general manager of Utah. If it's a few games, we can manage it, but a guy in your top 4 for like 4 games might not be a good idea. Peak. Is there anyone else? I can move Valimaki up and get that +1 in there. That'll do. And then the penalty kill. Do I have him anywhere? That was going to hurt. Kesselring, Valimaki. He's on the 3rd. All right, perfect. So it's not that bad. So it's not that bad losing out on Walker. Okay? So let's just continue then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go with it. Minnesota. Ooh, another matchup against our rival. They beat us in overtime last time. Davison. Ooh, 6-1 victory. Philly, Toronto, Islanders. Ooh, they're coming back. Their record looks a little bit better now. Maybe they'll actually pull themselves out of a draft lottery position. Roslovic for Fabro and a third. All right, so let me edit the trade. Let me see what Fabro looks like. That could be, you know, for the fourth line, for the third defensive pairing. 82 overall. That's almost like a guarantee. I mean, why not do that? Why not? All defensive pairings, all power play lines, all penalty killing lines, a 26-year-old top 6 defenseman for a player we're not even doing. Yeah, I'm going to do it. All right, so the first time that GM Superb Man has used the trade block to get a trade. Jack Roslovic in exchange for a third pair defenseman, maybe somebody that we hold on to the future. Dante Fabro and a third rounder in next year's draft. Proposed trade. Will it go through? On behalf of the Nashville Predators, I thank you for your timely and favorable response to our trade proposal. Bang. All right, let's stop it. Vejmelka's been injured with an injured groin. Estimated return is February 25th. All right, go to roster moves. Can we bring up Tamerlan? Is it the Tower Tamerlan's turn? Oh, he's in the CHL. We can't bring him up. All right, so Ranta. We want to bring... This is why we got Ranta. If we lose him to waivers, so be it. But I'm bringing Ranta up. All right, and defenseman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I got 8 of these guys up. I'm going to need to bring up another forward. So I'm going to send Peak down. I might as well hold on to him here until... Because I don't want to lose him. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to him here for now. So who am I going to have as my depth forward? It's going to be Carcone. No, oh, shit, I got to look. There's somebody that I got to bring up. NHL lines. Hang on a second, boys. Let's take care of this right now. All right, so first off, my goaltender. Yeah. Swayman's in there, but we're going to get Ranta as the backup. There you go. They're saying to bring up Phil Kessel. I don't need to bring him up. He's playing well. I'm just Gurianov. All right, so all I have is a left winger. So if I lose a center, Josh Doan's going to have to play center. Or, yeah, Josh Doan's going to have to go in and play center. So I'm starting to lose. I need to bring up a center from the AHL. That could be when the guy comes back. What was his name? Gregor? Yeah, Gregor could be our center that actually makes it to the NHL. Hebig is actually playing pretty good with Kessel. There you go. He's fine. The AHL's fine. I want to leave those guys in there. Back to Edda lines. What happened here? Goaltenders? All right, Rance is not in there. So Kornin and Valalta. There you go. Very good. NHL. All right, so we got that taken care of. We'll take Peak out, and we will put in our newest acquisition, Dante Fabro. Let's see. All lines, my ass. Pinch balance. All right, so he likes to be on the first line. You can definitely do some things here. You can definitely make it work. But our simulation is going pretty good. So Valimaki and Kesselring, Fabro. Yeah, I'm just going to leave Fabro back here. Look at Nabokov. Gonchar's a 50. Yeah, I know they're growing. We're just focusing on the NHL right now. So when what's his face comes back, Sean Walker comes back, he goes in there. Penalty kill, power play. Power play number 2, Kerfoot. If I put, what's his name in here? Fabro. Is that better than Kerfoot? Ooh, it's better than Kerfoot because he's got 2. Yeah, I'm going to put, and then what if I take Moser out and I put Kerfoot in? Will that give me a +1? No. So I should use Moser then. That's fine. Just mixing and matching, trying to find out. So Fabro is a better bet than what's his name. Although... if I take off Michelli and put in Kerfoot. +1? No. Okay, so I can't get the +1 on that second line power play no matter what I try. And I don't want to take off the players yet. All right, now what about penalty kill? Does he work on the penalty kill? Brodin, Dursey, yeah. Kesselring, Valimaki, yeah. And then Fabro, he does. So Fabro I'd want to replace with Kesselring. But, okay. Doesn't show up the third line, I guess. Fucking game. There's always something, man. Moser and Kesselring on the third, and then Fabro and Valimaki with the +2 now. Yes, sir. Look at our freaking penalty kill. Fabro was a good pickup for Roslovic. Yeah, Roslovic just wasn't simulating well. We just turned him into somebody that helps us out this season. I really like that, boys. That was a good one. That was a great one. Now we're just waiting for Sean Walker to come back, Vejmelka, and then we're going to have to send somebody down through waivers. So be it. Okay. Good job, everybody. Stop the sim, continue. Stop the sim. Where are we? Where the hell did we sim? We sim past Minnesota. We sim past Philly. We got the 2-1 win over Philadelphia. Holy crap, man. EA, when you come back from injuries, you should just stop the simulation. It's not even like you guys allow me to watch it. It just happens. It's just a blank screen. Oh, shit, sorry. Defense. Kesselring, I'll take you out. Or Valimaki. I don't know which one. No, it's Valimaki that we take out. Yeah, it's Valimaki that we take out. For Sean Walker. Alright, so Sean Dursey and Sean Walker. That's what's screwing me up. You get a +1. Nope, I'm fine with that. That's just depth for the playoff run. If 82 overall, that's perfect. And then penalty kill. How did Sean Walker coming back affect that? +2. Can I get like Kesselring in there? +3. What happens then to the third? No. Actually, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Kesselring and Fabro. Yep, that'll do. All right, so there are the changes we just made. Let us continue the simulation. The New York Islanders, next up, the team that we have their first rounder for this season. Fabro extension? No, I'm not doing extensions for Dante Fabro. I don't know. Nope, not doing anything like that. All right, so Islanders and the Rangers, back-to-back games in New York. Toronto, 8-1 victory over the Maple Leafs. Vejmelka is back. All right, so I've got to send Ranta back down. This is going. We're going to see if he gets picked off of waivers. So be it. He did not get selected from waivers. Good. Vejmelka. Oh, fuck, man. This is so bad. This has got to be made more efficient, EA. I mean, if you just made it so that it went as fast as my buttons clicks were, that'd be great. But the fact that there's this minor delay for everything just adds to it. Good Lord. 5-2 victory over the New York Islanders, 5-2 victory over the Rangers, and all of a sudden, the Utah Yeti find themselves on a 5-game winning streak. Let's keep it going. Winnipeg and LA. Breaking news. The Islanders have fired head coach Sean Goddard. All right, we're on to something here. We are on to something here. Karl Vejmelka is back healed. Very nice. Shootout loss to the Jets. That's a win against the Kings. Yeah, I think we could just go up to the trade deadline in this one. Let's go. The Buffalo Sabres. That's a shootout loss. That's all right. And last but not least, the Colorado Avalanche. Gregor is back. Yes, I will get him up in the AHL for the first line. He big. He scratched, you mean? Gregor on the team. Nice. And there goes that +2 again. Yep, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. Overtime. I mean, we're in the playoffs. 83 points with like 18 games left. We're in the playoffs. 83 points. The wild card team is 84. We have a 24-point lead over a wild card position. We're in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Your Utah Yeti have made it. So let me save this right now. Oh, yeah, we are simulating well. I got to say, MVP, whoever commented to say Roslovic off, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. And it might have been more than one person, but you guys were right. Good freaking job. Now, I want to take a look at some of the stats here. So the team stats. Our power play, before I made those changes, was at 14%. Let's see if we improve that. Goals for per game, we are second in our division. Beautiful. Goals against per game, it got below. Look at that. Look at that. We are a good defensive team. Damn, dude, I can't do anything to the power play. All right, so it is what it is. We are just not a good power play team. We got to get better players, and we got to fill out both power plays. So 14.4, so be it. And our penalty kill, 82.6. I'll take that. I'll 100% take that. If we take a look at the entire league, let's see, points. Where are we? Points. There we go. We are second in the NHL, ladies and gentlemen. Only second to the Edmonton Oilers. Holy shit. Remember to scout, Johnny? The scouts are taken up to June 1st. I don't have to worry about the scouts at all. All right, so the Oilers way up there. Goals for per game. We are, all right, we're in the top 10. We're, what is that, 7th or 8th for goals for per game. Goals against per game. We are that's still good. Top 9, top 8. Could get a little bit better, but still for a first year, power play percentage is one of the worst power plays in the NHL. Jesus, Anaheim, 7.5%. Well, the top team is at, yeah, we should be, if we want a top power play, it's got to be over 20%. It's got to be. You get 5 power plays a game, you got to get 1. And then the penalty kill percentage, Utah, we're kind of just in the middle. Yeah, we're kind of like smack dab right there in the middle. Our home record, 16-12-3. Our away record, wow. These players are used to playing on the road. Holy shit, I just thought about that. Our entire roster, these guys have played on the road for how many years in a goddamn university, and now they're in a new team. They're more comfortable on the road. The road warriors, baby. 7-1-2 in their last 10 as well. All right. So we can get it done in the playoffs as well. Nice job. Player stats. Let's see what we got. Forwards. All right, so Clayton Clutch, 78. Cooley, yeah, they're having good seasons. Gunther, having a good year. Everyone's playing well. Josh Doan with 30. Everyone's doing good. Now the plus-minus has sorted itself out. Yeah, great call on Roslovic. Well, for whatever reason, might have just been coincidence. Plus 20. Oh, yeah. And then Swayman. Swayman's been playing good. There you. Oh, my God. You think he's going to want more money now? We'll take a look at his contract now. Maybe he... Oh, Jesus. Let's see. I might have made a mistake. I might have... At least he'll want an extension, though, still. I didn't screw around and have his price tag go up. Let's see. Yeah, see, it did go up. I would have screwed the pooch. I don't know whether to lock him in or not. I gotta wait. We gotta wait. We already succeeded by waiting. I should wait a little bit longer, right? I should wait a little bit longer. All forward power play, Johnny? No, I'm gonna wait. And then the Islanders. Where are the Islanders? Islanders with 55 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're tied for 5th. So the Islanders are tied for the 5th worst team in the NHL. Now, you guys were saying send out the scouts. The scouts have already been sent out, all right? They're still searching. They're not going to be done until the first week of June. So I don't have to go through this shit again. All right, we're fine. Some of the scouts in the U.S. West and U.S. East, I could reassign them somewhere else. Don't care. Assign the scout. And we can now take a look at the draft class. All right, look at this. We're starting to uncover some. Let's see if I sort by here. What do we got? Chiodo, McQueen, Curry is a gem, low elite at 29, Ball, yep, they're coming through, just gotta keep on scouting, just keep it up, check the draft prospects, yeah, well, after the playoffs, we can, I can bring all the scouts back and we can do it again, but we have the trade deadline ahead of us, so what do we need from this year's trade deadline? I mean, I look at this team, I almost think it's set, we're ready to go. Like an upgrade to the third line to Bjugstad or Arvidsson. I mean, I kind of like those team, the way it's constructed. Another mid-20 overall and mid-20-year-old player with high overall that could be a part of the future. I don't know, man. AHL stats, Johnny? No, I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so let's do it. Let's head into the trade deadline, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be buyers at the trade deadline. Yep, enter the trade deadline. Here we go. Here we effing go. Who's available? John Carlson, 2 years left, trade value a little bit high. Drew Doughty, 3 years left, trade value no. Mackenzie Weegar, no. Joe Pavelski, a rental. Joe Pavelski, trade value might cost me a second. Let me see Joe Pavelski from the Calgary Flames. Hang on a second. A proven playoff performer. Score goals for, he's got all the X factors. That would help out the power play. That would help out the second line power play. Ooh. Top six. I don't know where you'd put him, but if you need something, you could put him in the third line, replace Bjugstad with him. That could help out. That could if we're going for it, that could definitely be interesting. Joe Pavelski. All right, need a sniper? Joe Pavelski is a shooter. I know he is. Well, in real life, hang on. I don't need a player type. I need X factors and like this is he's only got 15 goals. Does he shoot the puck? 280 last year. Yeah, he does shoot the puck. He had 280, almost 300. He definitely shoots the puck. Tipper. And he can win faceoffs, Yeah, all right. That's a good one. Look for Line. All right, Line. That whole situation. Oh, wait a minute. We have a trade alert from the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders trade a second, Semyon Varlamov, and a third to the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for Boone Jenner and Zaboral. So the Islanders are trying... damn it! They're trying to make their record better. Islanders are still buyers? They're still buyers with a 24-31-7 record. It's working out perfectly. All right. Boone Jenner. Let's see. So where do the Columbus Blue Jackets? What are they trading away? Let's see. Now that they made the trade. Oh, whoa. Trade offer. Eric Howla and Matthias Janmark. No. Don't need that. Thank you, but don't need it. All right. Boone Jenner. Let me see here. Who else are they trading away? Are they trading away Line? Oh, it'd be great if they were trading away Line. Nah, they're not trading away Line. What's their record? 31. They could still make the playoffs. Yeah, I can't. I'd love to try to poach Line. But you know what? I don't even want to put Line on the top 6 yet because the team is playing pretty well. And Line, that trade value is so low. Oh, my God. No, we can't do it. They don't want to give him up. That would be kind of cheesing. Let me edit my trading block. I don't need this. They're sellers, though, yeah, but they're telling you what they're looking to sell. They're not looking to sell Line. He's 26. He's got a year left. That might be somebody that they sell next year in the final year of his contract, or they might extend him. And I'm just trying to think, like, Line could be the kind of trade that really screws the pooch for us, right? I'm interested in getting the depth. The team has shown that the top 6 is doable. So that's why a Joe Pavelski on the third line center could be nice. Let's just go through the rest. Konechny, 27. That could be your guy of the future. The Pavelski trade value is a lot lower, but this guy might have a spot on the team long term. Konechny, let's see. Right wing. Right wing. We need right wingers. 88. Top 6 and a penalty killer. Oh, God. That could be really nice. That could be really nice. And they're looking to retain half the salary as well. Let me look at his contract. Hang on. Right wingers. Did they extend him? They haven't extended him. 27 years of age, and you could extend him. I'm just trying to think that you got Kroos. You're just, I don't know. You know what? I think the Joe Pavelski one is better because I don't see Konechny cracking our top 6 with the way it's set right now. You could maybe you could put him on a line with Cooley and Gunther, and then Keller and Schmaltz and Thing go to the second line. But then now you're now Josh Doan, like, check shot amount. That's a good one. Yeah, he's a playmaker. No, I'm not. That's what I mean. I think this guy is more of like you're getting him for the penalty kill. You're getting him for the X factors. You're getting him because he's 27 years of age. There's a future there, but I don't know, man. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Trade alert, and the trade value is way high. Middleton to the Oilers in exchange for a second and a third. All right, so let's just keep on going. I don't like Konechny. I like Pavelski more than Konechny. You can save some trade value, and it's just a rental for 1 year. Giroux, same thing as what's his face, Pavelski, just a trade bait kind of thing, or not trade bait, a rental. Let me go through the rest. Giroux, Eriksson Ek, 5 years, 5 years at 5 from the Minnesota Wild, now our rival. Provorov from Columbus, 86. Provorov. Trade alert. Hang on a second. The Seattle Kraken trade Adam Larson to the Edmonton Oilers in exchange. The Oilers are loading up, ladies and gentlemen. Buchnevich shoots a lot. Yeah, but he's 29. Elites. I don't need... The only thing is, if we're putting a sniper in the top 6, it's got to be Michelli who drops. Let me take a look at Buchnevich. Hang on. Let me take a look at him. Forward line number 2, no power play lines. Nah, he does have the X factors. Nah. I'm liking Pavelski. Pavelski is a rental that has everything. The Anaheim Ducks trade Shea to the San Jose Sharks for a second and a second. All right, I think I want to take a shot here. If we're gonna go for the Stanley Cup this year, let's go get Joe Pavelski. You guys all right with that? Green light, red light. I think Joe Pavelski is the guy. We have the depth now. Let's take we got the defenseman. I'd like to give these guys a chance to make the playoff. Joe Pavelski's third liner, and when I think about what this team's needs, 5v5 offense, yes, but the power play and the second line power play with Joe Pavelski will be so much better. It won't even be funny. Yeah, Joe Pavelski, green light. They're giving me the green light there, YouTube. They're giving me the green light. So let's try to go get Joe Pavelski from Calgary. The Detroit Red Wings trade a second and a fourth and A. Gibson to Washington in exchange for Sonny Milano and a fourth. All right, so Joe Pavelski. All right, so the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to retain half that salary, all right? We got to keep under the salary cap. Only 1 year left. You can do it. All right. Very good. Now, when I think about who do you guys want, we have to find something in here that they would want. Ugh. How about a draft pick? I'd give you ours. Because I'm holding on to the Islanders. I'd give you ours. All right, that kind of sucks, but we still have a bunch of seconds and everything else, and I can move up. Trade alert. Cormier for an exchange. Gustav Nyquist and Anthony Beauvillier. So the Vegas Golden Knights get their hands on, what's his name? Gustav Nyquist. Who else could I throw up there? Skaters matching the block. Yeah, no. Geeky. I want to hold on to our rookies. Bow. I might as well hold on to these guys. Yeah, so it's going to have to be the first. And then a center to replace. Well, actually, it would have to be the defenseman because I have 7 defensemen up. Yeah, it'd have to be peak. Yeah, it'd have to be peak. That way I can get the 2.7 off. So you'd have to take on a little bit of salary there, Calgary, but I'd give you my first. A first for a rental is about right. We know that we're in the playoffs. There is no chance that our pick is going to be a draft lottery selection. The only thing is maybe I lose out on some depth pick that is a medium elite or low elite in the high ones. But we have 4 seconds, we have 3/3, we have a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th. The Dallas Stars trade Villeneuve and Eaton to Washington in exchange for Ethan Bear. What do you guys think? Might need to add in a second from next year, maybe, but I think that's pretty good. They're getting it. Like he's going. They're not making the playoffs. You might have a point there. This first won't become shit. Yeah, you might have to add something else in there. All right, so I'll give them a first and a third next year. You guys, how do you feel about that, Twitch Scouts? I think we are matching the salary. This is more than enough? Yeah, I agree. I think this is more than enough value. The Flames trade Sharon Govich to Pittsburgh in exchange for a 2nd and a 4th. Man, I got to be quick. They might trade him. All right. Do I have the green light? Yeah, I have mostly green light. Take the 3rd out? No. I got to leave it in there. I can understand that our pick might not be good and our 3rd might not be good. And they're taking on some salary with Peak, all right? So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Trade deadline. Joe Pavelski from the Calgary Flames in exchange for our 1st rounder this year, our 3rd rounder next year, and Peak. Will it go through? Trade rejected. Whoa. All right. So I'm going to have to add in a little bit more here. Interesting. Okay. All right. If you're going to do this to me, I'll take a 2nd from next year, and I'll give it to you. Yeah, and I'll give you my 2nd for next year because we're still got a little bit of value. All right. So a 1st and a 2nd for Joe Pavelski. I'll do it. Trade accepted. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Trade accepted. Joe Pavelski is coming to the Utah Yetis, baby. Bang. There it is. He is a member of our team. And now what we have to do is we have to go and make some line changes. Alrighty, Roo. So me and the Twitch Scouts, we went through and edited all the lines after the trade deadline. Took a little bit longer than I wanted to, so I might as well edit that out of the video. But woo, baby. We went through the first half of the season trying to see what we have, trying to grow our young players. But now we're in Stanley Cup fucking contendership. Proximity. Jesus, I shouldn't be swearing either. Keller, Schmaltz, and Pavelski, first line, +5, baby. Oh my god. Second line, Krause, the power forward with Cooley and Genther, +2. Michelli, Kerfoot, and Joshua, +1. And now you got Arvidsson, Doan, and Carcone on the 4th line. That's depth. We have depth on this team, ladies and gentlemen. Scratch players, we have Bjugstad. I could try to find a way to put him in there, but if an injury happens or if we just need to make some changes, ooh, that's going to be so good. Defensively, Brodin, Dursey, Walker, Moser, Kesselring, and Fabro, all the same. Power play lines, you got Pavelski, Krause, Keller, Schmaltz, and Dursey, +5 to the power play, so I'm hoping that improves our power play numbers. All the other guys got put on the second line. The 4-man power play +5, and then the penalty kill +4 with Pavelski and Schmaltz. So Pavelski has come into this team as the veteran for rental for 1 year, giving our penalty kill a bump, giving our power play a bump, and giving our 5v5 a bump. That is your perfect rental for 1 year. And it cost us a 1st rounder, which sucks, but we still have the Islanders it cost us a 1st rounder and a 3rd rounder, right? Which sucks, but we still have and a 2nd rounder, right? It cost us 3 picks for him. But there you go, Utah. We are officially going for the Stanley Cup in year number 1. So let's go. Oh, progress reports? Yeah, they want progress reports. They want all this stuff. Hang on a second. Progress reports one more time. Take a look at it. Let's see if Gonchar maybe has grown any faster, any further in the system. Let's see. Hey, Phil. Phil's growing, baby. Oh, his natural growth is going down. No, Phil. Nabokov is up to 70 overall. Yeah, his numbers are flying. Gonchar, he's growing. He's now 11. A little bit more growth from Gonchar. I have no clue. No clue. No clue why. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're not worried about the future right now. We're worried about this effing year, all right? So, I mean, I want to win our division. I want to get home ice advantage and maybe have a wild card team to deal with in round number 1. Because look at the 2 teams that we'd have to face if we finish 2nd or 3rd. The Stars, the Avalanche. I don't want that, man. I don't want that. We got to avoid the Stars and the Avalanche, all right? So let's see how we simulate with this new team. In fact, let's jump in for a sim game. If this is going to be a playoff game now with this new team, with this new look, the LA Kings, let's see. A real-time sim, not a quick sim. All right, that's a good way to start. 1 minute in, 1-0. Michelli on the 3rd line now. Remember that about Michelli. 84 overall on the 3rd line. our shorthanded, our penalty kill. Carcone, Kempe gets a goal on Swayman. Oh my God, we can score goals when we're killing penalties now as well. That's absolutely beautiful. Clayton Clutch. All right, are we a team that can score goals also? You know, the +5 chemistry on the first line. I mean, we're lacking it on the blue line, but is this team finally something that can score? The power play is there. We have the depth. Kerfoot, 4-1. That's the LA Kings, but I'm liking the way we're simulating right here. Keep it going. And every time we jump in with one of these real-time sims, we also keep the puck out of the net. It was 2 goals or less. That first game that we had, they scored, the 2 goals, in the last minute or so. But I'm liking this. This is a good playoff simulation. Goals for and keep the puck out of the net. Uh-oh. This is not a good playoff simulation now. This is what I get used to. There you go. We need the offense. Kerfoot with his 2nd of the game. Beautiful job, my man. Beautiful effing job. Power play late for the LA Kings. Can they score? No. 4-on-3 power play. 5-on-4. The Utah Yeti. Hold on, boys. Get this W up against the LA Kings. We simulate well. All right, we sim well. Keep the puck out of the net. Score some goals. Let's go. This team, year number 1, man. I've never in my history as GM Superbman ever won the Stanley Cup in year number 1. That would be, have I? Maybe I have. Can't remember. It's not since I've been live streaming them. Definitely not. Tuscan player Matthew Villalta. That is the backup goaltender for the AHL. I'll just replace him. He's available to play. I think Ranta went back down there now, so I want Coronin in there. So that's all good. That's a win. That's a win. Scouting report. That's another win. Oh, we're killing it. We got this, boys. Florida Panthers. It's a 4-1 loss. We're in. So let's see our division. The Stars are going on a little bit of a winning streak right now, but we're in. Oh, crap. Are you telling me it's going to be a freaking Colorado Avalanche round 1? I just came from the Nashville Predators GM mode. I don't want Cale Makar and Rantanen and McKinnon every goddamn first round again. 4 more games. Dallas, we got to beat them, man. Boris Nabokov's been injured with an abdominal strain. I'll get him back in there. Don't worry. Dakota Joshua's been injured with a mild concussion. March 28th, replaced player. Jesus, now we're getting injuries all of a sudden. What the hell? Mild concussion for Joe Pavelski. What's going on? The injury bug. Head coach replaces player. We just got to get to the playoffs here. Dakota Josh. Okay, oh my God. Oh my God. Just continue. Stop the simulation. Stop the sim. Carfoot's been injured with a sprained ankle. What the fuck? Replaced player. What's going on? Oh my God. We've lost 5 in a row now. What is going on? The division title is slipping through our freaking fingers. Why now? Why now? This is nonsense. We're still in the playoffs. All right. We've officially clinched a playoff position, so we don't have to get worried. I don't think we're going to catch the Dallas Stars now. They've been winning games. We've been losing them. All right, so we're in the playoffs. The Islanders, 66 points. The Islanders could be the worst team in the NHL. Oh, my God, man. That's hilarious. All right. What do I do? I got to edit lines. Oh, my God. What do I do? What do we have here? Joshua's on the first line. I scratched players. Pavelski. I can't really do much. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave the lines the way they are, because that way they're easily to replace when they come back. We're in the playoffs, so I don't need to worry about a thing. Yeah, let's just advance the day. Let's just go forward. Wow, man, that's scary. The injury bug can hit you at the worst effing time. What in the heck? 2 games. Boris, I got to get Nabokov back in there. He's our AHL guy. He's growing. He big. He scratched once again. Nabokov, buddy, get in there. Might bring him up for the playoff run. You never know. Joe Pavelski, just continue. No, I got to get him in there because he's fully. I don't need him dropping because he's angry that he's not playing. So Joshua, replace him with Pavelski, and then replace Guryanov with Joshua. And there you go. Our lines are back to normal, right? Scratch players. We're just waiting for Kerfoot, who is on the third line for Bjugstad. So that's nice, actually. Bjugstad is a perfect substitution if we have an injury to a what's it called? To a center. All right. So yeah, we're still there. 77 points, 96. Yeah, we're getting the Avalanche in round number 1. We're getting the Avalanche in round 1. This is a pain. This is a major pain in the ass, man. Well, you know what? We should be happy. We're getting to the NHL playoffs here, all right? So 2 more games, Dallas and Pittsburgh. Clayton Keller injured with a mild concussion. Estimated return April 13th. What in the fuck is going on, man? Head coach replaces player. Will that be back for the freaking playoffs? Schuber's been injured with a fractured ankle down there in the AHL. What did they put in the Gatorade? Prime or some shit? No, what's happening? And the last game of the year, we hold on to home ice advantage, though, against the Edmonton Oilers. Holy shit. Multiple players, they're ready to be back. I'm just, man, I gotta do it manually. I can't just continue. It makes me do it. All right. I don't even want to play them because they're gonna get injured again. 3-1 victory. The season is over, ladies and gentlemen. We survived it. Holy crap. Let us advance the day. I gotta save it again. I gotta save it. Let's just make sure all the teams play 82 games. One more time. 82. All right, everyone has played 82 games. Save the game. And it's official, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Islanders, the Utah Yeti have made the playoffs in their first season. GM Superbman has done a great job to start spreading electricity and energy for a hockey team in the state of Utah. All right, that building is going to be banging in the ice cave, the Delta Center. Oh my God. So let's see where we finished. We finished second in our division with 102 points. That's pretty good. I will take a look at the New York Islanders. Hang on a second, though. Let's take a look at everything else. So in our division, goals for per game. Let's see. The Utah Yeti with 3.29. All right. Oh, man. Look at the two teams that are... Oh, Jesus. We got to face Dallas or Colorado. Colorado round one. Brutal. Goals against per game. We are second best. All right. So we're a defensive team. Power play, it stayed at 14%. And the penalty kill basically stayed at 82%. Very nice. Team stats. All right. So let's see. Based on all NHL. I keep on backing out. I don't know why. The rankings, right? Not the points, the rankings. Oilers number 1, Dallas number 2, Carolina, Boston, Tampa. The Utah Yetis in their inaugural season are the 6th best team in the NHL. That's no joke. That is absolutely no joke. You're in like the top 5th of the NHL, top even 6th of the NHL, something like that. Top 5th, I think. Like, that's amazing. Rangers, the defending Stanley Cup champions. And where are the Islanders? Did they miss the playoffs? The New York Islanders are the 3rd worst team in the NHL. We have a top 5 pick guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. What a first year. We acquire a goaltender, Swayman. We get a defenseman. We make the playoffs. We draft 2 elite players with the 4th and 5th rounders. We make the playoffs. We have a draft lottery pick. I did everything. I did everything right in our very first year here. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at some progress reports. Take a look at some other things. And then we can get ready for the NHL playoffs. So in the system, let's see. Vishnevsky. Even Vishnevsky grew. The bottom 6 dude. Gonchar? 11. Well, Nabokov grew, ladies and gentlemen. Nabokov grew too. Man, maybe he's an absolute gem. I don't know. All right, so YouTube, let me know what you guys think. If you guys made it this far, remember to subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the next GM Mode commentary is our playoff run, and you do not want to miss that sucker. Colorado versus Utah, round number 1. See you guys in the next one.